Hi guys, Mark here with Wolters World, and we're in Ravenna, Italy. And today's video is 6 signs that you have been traveling a little too long. Okay, now we've been on the road about 6 weeks now, going all throughout from Germany to Italy, France, Innsbruck, Switzerland, all kinds of stuff. And, well, there's a few things that kind of give it away when you've traveled too long. And the first thing that when you know you've traveled too long is the Pope starts sending you letters thanking you for all the donations to all the churches you've given to throughout Europe, okay? Who
says the Pope's not a rock star, huh?
The second thing, when you know you've been traveling too long, you've actually worn out the wheels on your luggage, they've broken off, and now you're dragging around some kind of Greek monstrosity you found for 40 euros on the street, most likely purple or some kind of weird color that you've never seen before in luggage, but that's what you end up dragging around. So, you end up with one less wheel on your suitcase on our lovely cobblestones. 6 weeks old. Do that to you. The third sign you've been traveling a little too much while you've been going through Europe is you stop going into the museums because you read the guidebook and said, nah, I've seen that before. Though you've never been to that museum, have no clue what's inside for real, but you just kind of go, nah, Rubens, yeah, we saw Rubens there, and I saw stuff, it's fine. You start throwing museums away, okay? Number 4, in signs that you've been traveling too long. You go to towns and the locals ask you, why are you here? Okay? We were in Freiburg a few weeks ago and my wife was talking to one of the locals and they kind of look at her like, what are you doing here? Americans don't come here. What are you doing here? And when you've been traveling this long, you've already gotten all the Parises and the Berlins and stuff like that. You start ended up into the 2nd, 3rd, 4th tier places. You know, we're here in Ravenna. We went to Bassano. You end up in other places and people go, the locals say, why would you come here? Okay? So that's number 4 on our list. Okay? The locals ask you why you're here. Number 5 on our list of 6 things that show you've been traveling too long is all the churches become the same. Whether it's the Cologne Cathedral or Notre Dame in Paris, when you start looking like, oh, it's another church, kind of like with those museum things, you get the same feeling. And the best part is when you try to develop your pictures or you look at them online and you're like, oh no, which church is that? Which church is that? Yeah, they all kind of start blending together. So I recommend it. Taking a picture of the sign, like take a picture outside, take a picture of the name of the church, and then the inside, so at least it's kind of put together that way. And number 6 on the signs that you've been traveling too long is you stink. Okay? Your clothes, they can stand up on their own. There's stains in there that you don't even know what they could possibly be. But you know what? You still put the clothes on and you have no shame about it. Okay? So, the 6 signs that you've been traveling too long. 1, the Pope is sending you thank you cards for all the donations at all the churches. Number 2, your luggage has been destroyed by cobblestones and now you're dragging around some monstrosity you got on a street corner. Number 3, you stopped going to museums because you read the description in the guidebook and figured, nah, I've seen that. Number 4 on our list of signs that you've been traveling too long, the locals ask you, what are you doing here? And they actually mean it, like, why would you even come here? Number 5 on our list, every church, no matter how beautiful it is, all starts to look the same. And finally, number 6 on our list of signs that you've been traveling too long, you stink and you don't even care. So, for actual real videos on traveling, what to see in Europe, South America, North America, all over, tips for packing, all kinds of stuff. You want to learn a few languages, you know, maybe a few words before you come to Italy or Greece or whatever, check out our website at www.woltersworld.com. And please like and favorite this video, and ciao from Ravenna. I'm going to go see another church. But here they're different because there's mosaics inside, like other church. Anyway, I'll see you later. Ciao.